What is up, everybody? Crustless Crypto here, back in a video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. At 2,500 subscribers, I will be giving away $150 worth of EGLD, so make sure you guys are supporting the channel. I do have a website, crustlesscrypto.com. It is your one-stop shop for all things crypto. Make sure you guys check it out, bookmark it if you want to. And I also have a Twitter at Crustless Crypto. Links will be in the description and comment section down below. So obviously, as you guys can see, I got my camera working again for this video. Now, we're going to talk about the Elrond price real quickly. It's sitting at $225. Now, the rest of the market is also taking a hit. I mean, everything's in the red. A lot of people predicting is the bull cycle over. For me personally, I just see more buying opportunities. I mean, you have some coins like Avalanche or, Luna going up 26, 24% this week. So again, guys, you might see more corrections, might see more pullback, but then again, we do not know for sure. All I know is I'm going to be getting my bags ready to, pull the trigger on accumulating much more EGLD and other coins in my portfolio. So coming from Carlo Kenolo here, he says, hello, long time since I did an update. So let's start with the Bitcoin and overall market. Right now, everything sucks and we could see a falling wedge. That could save Christmas in a big push, but there's a heavy risk to see a purge at the $40,000 support level when it comes to Bitcoin. He goes to state here, if we were to stay in the current price range, this hypothesis of super cycle is becoming more and more likely, but it would mean $100,000 isn't coming soon, rather a slow and steady push upward. So far, Bitcoin pulled the most surprising movement and the whole market expects a flush. And that is the most concerning thing for a lot of people, having Bitcoin not actually go back up to that $60,000, $70,000 level. The last thing anybody wants is for Bitcoin to continually fall down and people, start panic selling and chaos ensues. He states here, that brings me to my other option. This falling daily wedge could trigger many short liquidations, bringing the same push we've seen last December. Bitcoin is the pumpiest when it looks the dumpiest. Again, these markets tend to go up and down like a crazy ass roller coaster. So what we need to look at, what we need to do is make sure that you have dollar cost averaged, and if you want to be as less risky as you can, make sure you guys have sold your initial investment and ride on your profits. To me personally, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, but that is what I would do to keep myself safe. He states here, all coins have been holding their ground but show clear difficulties to get rid of the Bitcoin dominance, so a bear market will still bring everything below ground. No change on that side, even with new tech. Now, as far as Elrond and EGLD goes, as he previously says, we reached the $235 area and still there is no sign of rebound nor any reason in fundamentals to recover the $300 level. And he states here, the EGLD after this close under $235, we're objectively on a bearish trend. We could definitely see more pullback of the price of Elrond. So he says here, what does it mean? That in every trading configuration, the downside is more likely than the upside. Short is now safer than long. If Bitcoin keeps aiming downwards, the target is $200, a solid support level, but we really need to change in fundamentals to hold it. Otherwise, $175 is on the table. I agree with this. If we don't have anything that's going to supercharge Elrond's price movement, it's going to continue to dip even further. So he says how he's playing this market phase. Well, I believe we're about to see a huge pump from Bitcoin before the new year. I don't trade futures at the moment as a crash to 20,000 is still a possibility, so no liquidation price is low enough to me. He states here he's starting to refill his wallets for the midterm, and he's considering changing trading platform and crypto cards as he gets more advantages than on Binance. His staking on EGLD and liquidity providing are way cleaner now, more organized, and I don't plan on moving before a year. So I like that strategy, and he's very strategic and he's thinking long term about this. Some interesting points here that he says. So he doesn't own any ride, he doesn't own any NFTs, and he's not interested to shill any to his followers. He doesn't care about the MEX price, and to me this was huge because it's not a trading asset, it's a tool for wealth creation through compounding. I really like that. The way you put that is spot on what I think it is as well. He also states here he's sad about the Elrond situation, but it had to happen. Before the release of the DEX, I tweeted that no major crisis happened to EGLD or the company and that it's bound to happen. Now it happened, and it's unlikely that another major one happens anytime soon. Let's knock on wood on that one. So with that said, thank you very much, Carlo. A very good tweet. Make sure you guys check him out on Twitter and follow him. Again, really good stuff. Now, also, when we're talking about Elrond's price, zoom out, right? I retweeted Mary Wallace's tweet here. She says, for those who said EGLD couldn't compete with ADA, here is a look at the last 6 months, and you are saying EGLD for life, baby. So if you take a look, right, EGLD's actually up 267% in the last 6 months compared to Cardano. Cardano's just really been sitting at this $1.25 price range and has not really gone up or down since. So zoom out, guys. Think of the long term. Again, if we even do climb back down 175, that is going to be great opportunities to buy. You guys are not tracking here. Robert Sasu had came out with a significant progress on the next major steps for the Elrond ecosystem: NFTs for creative utility, interoperability for cross-chain value flow, staking phase 4 to accelerate decentralization, the next DeFi services, and we're still very early. So the weekly Elrond tech is here. I will not cover each one, but if you guys would like to check it out, I'll put the link in the description down below. So he states here the Maiar DEX smart contracts were upgraded to version 1.3 to accommodate the ride listing, including new farms, which were deployed as standalone smart contracts in preparation for future migration of farm smart contracts to different shards in order to alleviate congestion. And to me, that congestion is very critical. They need to alleviate the transaction bogs that's happening, especially on shard 1, because people are not able to get their transactions through. That to me is very important. Good news for any Ethereum holders: the Ethereum smart contracts for the Elrond Ethereum Bridge version 2 were finalized, complete with gas improvements aimed at further reducing the cost of transferring assets, state machine for Elrond to Ethereum flow, and improvements on the Ethereum to Elrond flow. So that is very nicely. They also have the Elrond Ethereum Bridge version 2.0 coming, guys, so make sure you guys are tracking that. Staking phase 4, slashing. So they are working on a feature to create slashing proof commitment transactions from multiple hot wallets, useful for creating slashing proofs on a different shard in case the shard where the slashing event happened is compromised. So I think it's a good way of solidifying, fortifying the system from any kind of craziness that could happen. And then lastly, what I'm going to cover here, other notable achievements: they've made integrated new Maiar exchange splitted farms and custom rewards into the DEX service, launched ride farms and pool on the Maiar exchange, and then lastly, Maiar exchange version 1.3 contracts full code focus, coding, reviews, testing, and audits. So any type of update that they're going to be implementing on the Maiar exchange is a good update, and I'm looking forward to more that's going to be coming. I know they're going to be switching the Maiar DEX to a multi-sharded DEX, and to me that's going to accelerate adoption and make it much easier for people to do swaps. So again, Robert Sasu, thank you for this. Again, I'm very impressed with the Elrond network, the team. Even though all these debacles and mishaps have been happening in the past few months, the transparency and the communication that they've been providing has been very valuable. Also, Benjamin Minku just came out with this post here. So over 1.25 million people from around the world will now have direct access to EGLD in the Exodus mobile and desktop wallet. So this is very cool. If we go take a look at the article here, Exodus is one of the most popular non-custodial crypto wallets with more than 1.25 million plus users worldwide. It is available on both mobile and desktop and has recently integrated with the Elrond network to provide its users direct access to native EGLD. So guys, if you guys hold or use Exodus, to me it just looks very clean. Their website, their interface, now you can actually hold EGLD in it. So that's again another step forward for mass adoption and gaining more users on the network. Lastly here, Unknown Derek has made a great tweet on the Elrond transaction, so I want to give credit where credit's due. So he states here, Elrond is capable of 15,000 transactions per second, but here's the thing. Transactions per second is a synthetic metric counting the number of balance transfers, the simple operations per second. That's why you see blockchain TPS compared to Visa and not the New York Stock Exchange. I think that's very important. You can fit around 30,000 balance transfers into a block. That's because those are inexpensive, small gas costs. DeFi transactions are very complex and require a large number of simple transactions to complete. The Maiar DEX consolidates a lot of transactions into a single operation. So for example, adding liquidity wraps EGLD, deposits tokens, creates LP tokens, and deals with slippage in one go. So when you're executing or signing those transactions, it's simultaneously executing these contracts one by one. Each operation has its own gas cost, what you pay the network to execute it. So complex DeFi operations have a high gas cost, so fewer of them have room inside of a block. There are a number of things they are working on, balancing gas costs per operation so more operations can fit in a block, and blocks do have a gas limit. Distributing Maiar DEX executions to all shards, currently only executed on shard 1. Version 2 of the exchange will have this multi-shard capability. So again, that is a very good point that Unknown Dalek has made here. Again, the Maiar DEX is still on a single shard. Once we expand this and once they update it where it is multi-sharded, transactions are going to be executed a lot more faster. People are going to be getting swaps much more efficiently. And I think the overall user experience, especially for those who have wallets on Shard 1, is going to be much, much better. So with that said, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below of these updates. How are you feeling about the market right now? Do you think it's going to continue to dip? Do you think we're heading into a bear market, or do you think we are getting ready for this super cycle? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.